Hello, I'm going to do the daily energy, and this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear it. Also, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, we have Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Cups, and Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is our overall energy, and that is success and victory and overcoming an obstacle and rising above. And I almost feel like it's figuring out, like that just came across my brain, figuring it out. So for current energies, we have Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, and Ace of Swords. So I feel like for you to heal, for you to open up that door to the possibilities of new things, new relationships, stronger relationships, better relationships, that there's some Three of Swords that you have to deal with. There's something that, you're feeling stabbed, you're feeling hurt, you're feeling frustrated, let down. But this is what you have to overcome, okay? Ace of Swords are new beginnings, and that's about overcoming a difficult situation. And I feel like this is like the center, this right here. What does this represent for you? This, whatever this feeling is, the situation, what is that you have to overcome? I feel like you being able to do that really opens the door to new possibilities. Or is this something that is on your mind constantly? Like you keep thinking about it. It's taking all of your thoughts. It's taking all of your time. It's taking all of your energy. It's almost like you can't focus on other things because you keep going back to that. You keep replaying that reel, that hurt, or that whatever this represents. You keep replaying that movie in your mind again and again and again, and it's like becoming overwhelming, and it's stopping you from doing other things. And I feel like that's what you need to look at. This is what you have to deal with right here. For future energies, we have the Emperor, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and King of Cups. And I feel like you realizing that, you have to, I feel like you know how to get past this. Right now, you may be in this energy where like, this movie keeps playing in my head. And I'm not really sure how to get past it. I'm not really sure how to embrace this Ace of Swords. I'm not sure how to embrace the Six of Wands. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that. How do I do that? And I feel that, number one, you recognized, that movie keeps playing in my head. And number two, it's about this future energy here is the Emperor who has a plan. The Emperor has a direction. The Emperor knows, okay, I know what it is that I need to do to stop playing this movie in my head, or to play that movie less in my head, and to get it to where it doesn't play in my head at all. And those are things that maybe you have to experiment with, that you have to try. Are there triggers? Are there triggers around you that put you back in this energy? Are there things in your living space? Is there a certain direction that you're driving to work, or you're driving wherever, and that you keep passing something that triggers you? Are you letting this person or this situation, are you letting them communicate with you? Are you leaving that door open to where, that person, say it's an ex or whatever, and you have to do whatever works best for you. I'm not telling you what you should do, but sometimes it's like, and I've been guilty of it too, is like, you're like, wow, you've broken up, or you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, but you don't block that person, and they keep texting you, or they keep communicating with you, and then you respond to that person, or you see that text message, and you get that feeling in your stomach, and you're like, oh boy, and your heart starts racing, and you're like, well, do I respond or do I not respond? And then you respond, and then you open up that door. Are you checking their Facebook page? Are you checking what's going on? Are you asking people around you, well, what's so-and-so doing, or what's going on with that situation? And maybe it's just recognizing those things and saying, okay, well, I've got to block this person, and I'm not going to ask about how that person's doing. I've got to focus on other things, okay? I've got to not be in that energy. You know, are you opening those doors to the Three of Swords and not really thinking about, well, yeah, you know what? I am letting that person text me. I am responding to that person's text. I am checking their Facebook page. I am checking their Instagram or their TikTok, or I'm seeing what's going on with them, or I'm asking my friends or my family about what's going on with that person. And do you keep opening that door? And is that why that movie keeps playing in your head? Is because, you know, what are those actions that you're doing? Do you keep opening up that door? And so that is like, well, you know what are those things that I can change? If I'm doing those things, what are those things that I can change? Can I block that person? Can I not ask about that person? Can I find a different route to work and not pass that restaurant that we always used to go to? Can I put away those pictures or those things that that person bought me, or those things that trigger or remind me? Can I put those in a box and put that in the closet or the basement or the garage, or give them away, or give them to someone else to hold onto till I'm ready to really get rid of those? Can I put new things out? Can I put new decor? Can I put new pillows out? You know, just change up that living area so that I'm not reminded. What are those things that I can do? So that's what you need to look at. Okay, that's that Emperor. All right, realizing, okay, this is what I'm doing, and this is the plan, how I move forward from that. This is how I get into this Ten of Swords energy where I overcome that. Yeah, this has been exhausting. It's been a lot, but look, the red flowers are growing and the light is starting to come through the swords. Exhausted, tired, but yeah, ready to get back on your feet. Feeling emotionally better. I feel like this sun, which is coming out from behind of the King of Cups, it's like, yeah, it's like going from this turbulent, you know, all these waves crashing and everything, and then all of a sudden it's calm here. Feeling calmer, feeling better, feeling that things have calmed down because you're not playing this movie over in your head again and again. And then Knight of Cups is feeling like you're ready to reach forward, to charge forward, and, you know, reaching out to maybe those people that can help you to get past this. All right, so let's get some clarifiers for Ace of Cups. When I saw the Ace of Cups, I saw the moon there, so I feel like this is something that maybe you've been doing this for a while, a long time, that you've been playing this movie, or it may be this, that you've been doing it for a long time, you're ready for it to come to an end, or it may take you a while to figure out those triggers and those things that you need to change up. Wheel, ready for change, ready for change. You are ready for change. Again, with the moon here, okay, with the moon cycles, okay? You're ready for change. You're ready for things to be different. Put the work in. You're ready to put the work in. Okay? You're ready to stop playing that movie in your head over and over and over again. Okay? That Knight of Swords, he's holding on to that sword really tight. The eagle represents victory, soaring towards victory. Victory over this situation. Victory over this Three of Swords. Okay? That's you taking things under control. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Pentacles can represent the physical. You physically feeling better because, yeah, I realize I'm playing this movie. These are the things that I need to change. I feel so much better. I feel like I have control of this situation. I don't feel like this situation has control of me anymore. I'm not giving myself up to this Three of Swords anymore. I'm taking that back. I'm taking things under control. I'm rising above this situation. I'm seeing that there is work that needs to be done. Look at this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Feeling emotionally better. For some reason, I feel like there's a new relationship that wants to come in for you with this Knight of Cups here, and then with this Eight of Cups. I feel like there's a new relationship that wants to come in for you, but I feel like it has something to do with this King of Cups, but I feel like this relationship is easier. It flows easier. It's better. This could just be a, you know, memories, this memory movie that you're playing over in your head, and once you let that go, that opens the door to a new relationship that wants to come in, but you know what it is that you want and what you don't want, and I feel like this relationship is so much better for you. It's so much more fulfilling. It flows so much easier, and you're like, thank goodness I closed that door. Because if you don't close this door and you don't move on from this, it's stopping you from reaching that relationship that you do connect with, that next relationship. Because I feel like you have to work through this first in order to have this. Because if you have a new relationship and you're still hanging on to this, then this new relationship really is just a rebound, and it's not going to work because you still have to work through this. You can't expect this relationship to fix that relationship. You have to have that time to yourself to work through this first, get rid of that, move on from it, and then start new and fresh. So with the Ace of Cups coming up, I feel like that there could be a new relationship coming in for you. But I also feel like that is the relationship that you have with yourself, Four of Pentacles, with yourself. You making the changes that are best for you. What are those things that you need to do? Not putting it on the other person. Well, I told the other person not to reach out to me anymore. But they are. So it's their fault because they're not stopping the communication. No, it's not their fault. It's yours because you keep opening up that door. And if you keep responding and you keep opening up that door, that person's going to keep coming back in. Could be that maybe that person just gets tired and they move on. But some of those, toxic relationship, that person keeps opening up that door. And if you keep opening up the door, then, that's what happens. You have to take responsibility for your own actions and what you're doing. You cannot put it on someone else. You have to see what it is. What are those things that you are doing? Okay? King of Swords. King of Swords is you thinking about those things those actions that you're doing, you taking responsibility for the situation. If you keep opening up that door, that you can't put it on them, you owning it, you owning it. Okay, I feel like that's the energy that's coming in. Is like you own it. You're like, yep, I keep letting that person text me. I keep checking their Facebook page. I keep putting myself in that energy. I keep those triggers around me. But then you have to look at, why are you doing that? Why do you keep putting yourself in that energy? Do you feel that that's what you deserve? Do you feel that that's your safe spot, is when you're in that triggered energy and you feel that Three of Swords? Is that your safe? Do you feel like that's the energy that you feel safe in? And is that something that you have to change? And say, yeah, no, that's the negative side of me that wants me to stay in that Three of Swords energy. And the good side of me is saying, yeah, that's not where I want to be, and that's not where I deserve to be. And see that when you start being triggered to go in that Three of Swords, you're like, no, I don't deserve that, so I'm pulling myself out of that. I'm not going to let that trigger me anymore. I deserve better than that, okay? Eight of Wands, moving forward. That sun is just bursting through those wands and saying, yes, moving forward. We want to let go of this Ten of Swords. We want to be emotionally happy and in a good place. We want relationships that flow and that are easy, that make us happy, that help us to grow. Strength, confidence. It could have to do with a Leo. We have Aries here. I don't know if there's anyone. I don't see anyone else. But it could be anything. But being strong and confident and looking out for yourself and making those confident decisions that saying, yeah, I don't want to be in this Three of Swords energy anymore. I don't deserve that. And that in turns brings that growth, okay? You're evolving, you're growing, you're seeing, you're looking out for yourself, and you're making the choices that are best for you, okay? And you're realizing, why am I putting myself in this Three of Swords energy? Why am I doing that? What is really the root of that? Why do I keep putting myself in that energy? Does it have something to do with my past? Is it my own insecurities? Really going deeper and looking to the root of that, And I feel like that will give you a lot of answers about yourself, okay? And to put you in this energy. All right, so let's pull a Animal Oracle card. A lot of evolving and growth in here. Being able, you know, I love this reading. But step one is you have to be open to this energy of this reading and being open to looking at why are you putting yourself in that Three of Swords energy? Why are you feeling like that's your safe spot? Why do you keep putting yourself back into that? Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. What are your dreams? What are your goals? Is this what you want, is to be in this Three of Swords energy, or do you want to be free of that? Okay, what are those things that you want to make happen? Sandpiper Spirit, be playful, be light, be happy, be energetic. You know, I feel like this is very heavy. This playing this movie over and over and over in your mind again is very heavy energy. And what can you do to move away from that energy? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.